two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Joe Figueroa with another video on our series, The Science of Salsa. An in-depth look at the whys, but also the hows of all things salsa and mambo. This week's video is an attempt to show the salsa dance newcomer a different way to both think about and execute salsa movements, both for leads and follows. But first I'm going to ask you to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the work that I do, there's a link in the description. No worries, I'll remind you later, but for now, let's get started. So I was talking with a student after class one night, and he asked me a question about memorizing patterns. I started to explain that I never think of dance in terms of patterns. As should be clear from the videos on my channel, I prefer to focus on each movement, each count of 8, on its own. This got others coming into the conversation, and an impromptu lecture started. In order to help explain, I found myself likening movements to grammar, which led me to making this video. I spent a lot of time on this. I did research, watched countless dance videos, spent a month taking a closer look at not only my social dancing, but also my teaching style and methods. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to discuss everything on one. It's just easier for me mathematically since I'm basically describing numbers as words. Ugh. You should be glad that you don't have to live inside my head, but you're going to get a slice of it, so let's get into it. We will consider the lead and follows prep steps 1, 2, 3 to be the subject of the sentence, and the movement steps 5, 6, 7 to be the predicate. The lead has mainly two different subjects for sentences, either a soft subject or a hard subject. We could look at these as nouns. I'm going to try and stick to common nouns for this video, but I'm tinkering with the concept of singular versus plural nouns, but that will come later. Stay with me. So the lead provides the subject of the sentence, the 1, 2, 3. Next we need to provide direction. That's our action, our verb if you will. That's the step of 5. The sentence ends with the object which receives the action of the verb. Those are the steps of 6 and 7. Do you see what I mean? Let's look at it from the follows point of view. The follow takes the prep steps of 1, 2, 3. I always tell my student follows that they should always take their prep steps and direction step, 1, 2, 3, and 5. As long as they do, they should be able to follow into any movement with no problem. Next is direction. The follow sees the path was created during the prep or subject. Next, the follow takes their 5, their direction step or action, the verb. In this scenario, the forward step indicates a passing or crossing of the lead's body. At the same time, the lead is giving their verb, their action, which to a degree helps propel the follow forward into their movement, their direction, their direct object. I'm going to take this moment to remind you that if you're enjoying this content, to hit the thumbs up button below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and put any questions or comments you might have in the comments below. Doing so is free to you and would help me out a lot. Okay, back to it. That was my attempt to tie first grade sentence structure to beginner salsa movements. And I know what you're thinking. Joe, you peerless purveyor of prose, you have once again illuminated my clouded mind. Could you maybe give me some more difficult examples? Glad you asked. Yes, let's look at what you might attempt from a hard subject, which as I see it is just a way for the lead to provide the follow with energy during the prep. For example, a back break, or what I have referred to in previous videos as a hard break. The back break for the lead can indicate multiple spins or a change in direction. So how about a copa? The lead back breaks to indicate a change in direction for the follow. From there, all the previous elements come into play. The lead provides a direction on 5. That's the verb. A bit of a push tells the follow to move back down the line where they came from. The inside turn completes the movement, or sentence. Wait, what are we talking about? These are some examples of basic sentence structure. And if you put enough sentences together, you're having a conversation. Dance is a conversation with your bodies. Put the movements together the way that you like. Let's talk. Oh, there's the bell. You all have homework to do. There will be another part to this lesson and maybe a quiz to follow. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to support what I'm doing, here's a QR code that you can use to donate. Anything is appreciated. Otherwise, please share, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully very soon on the dance floor.